Okay, let's beat Yang in Sifu. If you have a weapon, it will prevent chip damage from him when you block, but I'm going to do this without a weapon just in case you don't have one. Right from the start, spam block like crazy, and then wait for when he stuns. That's when you can get your counter in. If he does this particular combo, block spamming won't stun him, so you just have to ride that out and then reset. To prevent him recovering structure, walk right up to him to trigger his attack, but only do that if your own structure has recovered. That's the same combo, so no stun there. Again, walk right up to him. Spam block. There, he's stunned. Oh, he dodged my counter. Spam block, he's stunned. Counter. He dodged again. Spam block. Avoid forward to evade his sweep, which he'll usually do when he leaps back a fair way. So spam block. Looking for the stun. There it is. Counter. He dodged it. Block again. Avoid the sweep. If evading the sweep like that's too hard, you can always dodge backwards and away when he does his big leap back. Alright, I need to dodge away so that I can allow my structure bar to recover. He generally won't attack fast, so plenty of time to recover.
Try harder.
Alright, now I'll engage him again. Spam block. Wait for a stun. No, he's doing the combo that doesn't stun. Reset and do it again. Really rapid tapping block fast. I was waiting for the sweep then, but he didn't do it. Rapid tap block. There's the stun. Heavy attack, hold heavy, heavy attack, hold heavy. Which is a great combo if you have rapid strikes unlocked. If not, then use heavy attacks, but I highly recommend rapid strikes as it's a lot harder to put damage on him without rapid strikes unlocked. Either way, phase 1's all about rapid tapping block and countering when he stuns, and just managing your own structure, so backing off when you need to. Now we're in phase 2. The key strategy here is to always block first, twice, and then avoid until he stops attacking. Then you can counter. That strat covers nearly all of his different combos except 2. There's one where he jumps away then leaps in with 2 power attacks, and there's another where he'll jump away then leap in with a leg sweep. But we'll talk about those more when they happen. Now though, it's time to block twice then avoid until he stops. Block, block, avoid. Okay, hold block, avoid, avoid. That was the big one where he jumps back and you have to rapidly avoid the leap-in of the 2 power attacks. The second avoid can be tricky though, so it might be an idea to avoid the first and then immediately press block to parry the second. That way you can get out of it without having your structure broken in one single hit. He'll do that move again for sure, so I'll avoid and then block just to show it later. In the meantime, what I've been aiming to do is block, block and then avoid until I can counter. So again, block, block, avoid, avoid, counter with heavy strikes and rapid strikes. Block, block, avoid, avoid, counter with heavy and rapid strikes. Block, block, avoid, avoid, block. If he walks at you and he glows and punches and jumps away, dodge away, and that will avoid his sweep. And that's it. Apart from those 2 specific moves, every other move he does you can block twice, then avoid until he's finished. So if he jumps a fair way back, get ready to do 2 quick avoids, or an avoid and a block in quick succession. And if your first block is against a glowing uppercut, dodge away to gain distance. The rest of the fight is about doing 2 blocks and avoiding until you can counter. 2 blocks, avoid, avoid, counter. He's quick to retaliate, so 2 blocks, avoid, avoid, counter. And that's the end of the fight. I won't spoil the ending cutscene, but instead I'll guide you through a different run of the fight, only using the same strats. Okay, rapid tap block. Look for the stun. There it is. Counter. Rapid tap block again. Look for the stun. There it is. Count. No, he dodged it. Hold block, push forward to avoid the sweep. If I see him avoid my counter, I immediately start rapid tapping block again. My structure is high, I should back off. Now that he's stunned, that's some breathing room to do that. So I just want to let it all recover. His recovers slower than mine, so I'm not worried about that. His does recover though, so I still want to put pressure on when my structure is recovered. Same thing now, just need a little breathing room for my structure to recover. So anyway, as you can see, rapid tapping block and picking the moment he stuns to counter is a very easy way to get through phase 1 of this fight without really learning his moves. Okay, phase 2, and we're back to blocking twice and then avoiding until he stops. Ready to block twice, No, it's the glowing punch. Get out of the way to avoid that sweep. Let's try again. Block, block, avoid, avoid, counter by pressing heavy, heavy, and heavy. Sometimes a charged heavy at the end is best because it forces him to block and that makes him pause a bit. Block, block, avoid, nothing to avoid. Block, no, it's the charged fist, get out of there to avoid that sweep. My structure is dangerously high, so I really want to dodge away from him and let my structure recover. Block, block, avoid. Avoid, block. You can double avoid that to get in some hits, but I think avoid block is the safest way to deal with that big double power shot. Avoid, avoid. Counter with heavies for rapid strikes. Sometimes you can press heavy, then hold heavy, then heavy again, or you can press heavy, heavy, and then hold heavy for a charged heavy. Whatever works. Block, block, avoid, and punish. Block, block, avoid. See, that was a different type of attack than he was doing before, but because I'm just block, block, avoiding all the time, it doesn't matter that his attacks are different. The same strat works on nearly all of them except the two that we already know about. And of those two, you only have to see the glowing fist on your first block to dodge away and get to safety, and the other one, he leaps back far enough that you always know he's going to jump in with the double power attack. So yeah, that simplifies this fight to the point that once you learn all of the timings for your blocks and your avoids, you'll have no problem doing this fight whatsoever. Now I could have killed him there. If you were going on a spare run, you would not have killed him with those prompts. I'm not aiming to spare him here, I just didn't want to kill him so that I could do more of the showcasing of the different types of moves to use against him. I don't think I'll narrate anymore, I think that pretty much sums it up and you will get it and you can rewatch the video if you don't. So I'll just let this one play out from here and I'll leave it to you. Thanks for watching and I hope this helps. Bye for now.